What are the legal remedies for arbitrary arrest? Have you ever wondered what happens when someone is taken into custody without proper justification? This situation is known as arbitrary arrest, and it raises serious concerns about individual rights and freedom. In the context of libertarianism, freedom from arbitrary arrest is a fundamental principle that protects personal liberty against government overreach. So, what legal remedies exist for those who find themselves in this unfortunate situation? Let's break it down. First, if someone believes they have been arbitrarily arrested, they can seek judicial review. This means they can petition a court to look into the legality of their detention. If the court finds that the arrest lacked proper cause or procedure, it can order the immediate releases of the detained person. Another important remedy is compensation. Victims of unlawful arrest may have the right to seek financial compensation for damages they suffered. This can include loss of income, harm to reputation, or emotional distress caused by the arrest. In some cases, courts can also order releases on bail or other alternatives. This allows individuals to be released pending trial, often with conditions like supervision. This is typically preferred unless there is a compelling reason to keep the person detained. A key legal action is habeas corpus. This is a process that allows a person to seek relief from unlawful detention. It requires authorities to justify the detention before a court, ensuring that no one is held without valid reasons. Additionally, if evidence was obtained through an arbitrary arrest, courts may suppress that evidence. This means the prosecution cannot use it in court, which can weaken their case significantly. In some jurisdictions, individuals can file civil lawsuits against law enforcement or government agencies for violating their rights. This legal route allows them to seek damages or injunctive relief, holding officials accountable for their actions. From a libertarian viewpoint, these legal remedies are not just about correcting past wrongs. They serve as essential checks on state power, ensuring that individual autonomy is preserved. Libertarians advocate for clear legal standards and transparency in law enforcement actions. They stress the importance of due process, which means that legal procedures must be fair and consistently applied. Libertarians also argue that pretrial detention should be rare and only used when absolutely necessary. They believe that individuals should have the right to challenge their detention swiftly in court, as this is a critical safeguard against government overreach. While many legal systems provide these remedies, libertarians often feel that existing protections may not go far enough. They call for stronger limits on state power and greater accountability for officials who violate rights. In practice, the effectiveness of these remedies depends on the independence of the judiciary and the transparency of legal processes. Libertarians view these mechanisms as vital but also emphasize the need for constant vigilance to ensure they function as intended. So, in summary, legal remedies for arbitrary arrest include judicial review, compensation, releases mechanisms, habeas corpus, suppression of tainted evidence, and civil lawsuits. These tools are designed to protect individual liberty and hold the state accountable, aligning closely with libertarian principles that prioritize personal freedom and strict limits on government power.